Hey guys, we're live once more. Okay, this is just a short one as an update and to just ask you guys if you might be interested in something. So first of all, in my vlog called Jupiter in Sagittarius Predictions for 2019, I looked at all the possibilities for things going on in Jupiter in Sagittarius. And actually quite a lot of those things have already come to pass, particularly in the relation to weather. I mentioned also that a celebrity might die in an air accident. And we did have Amelia Salat dying in an air accident, as people in the UK would know. So it did make quite a lot of news, even though I wouldn't say he was super internationally known. He's known within Europe. So that was something there. And I did mention aviation. And after that crash in Ethiopia, those particular Boeings have been pulled from service. So that is an aviation event. And I was looking out this year for aviation events, but with Jupiter in Sagittarius. One of the things I also said was I saw a lot of movement in Julian Assange's chart. Now, I've prepared his chart, a chart reading for you, but I needed just to fill in a little bit of details about his past and how that plays into his chart, because it's really an interesting chart. I feel that sometimes you look at the charts of people and what you see in the chart is totally not what you expected. However, with Julian, it's very much what I would have expected and was very exciting to look at his chart. If anyone was watching Sky News over the weekend and has been following the news in the last few months, it's become increasingly difficult for Julian to communicate and have any type of access to the internet where he is. And there has been increasing talk because of a change of leadership in Ecuador that he might be, kind of thrown out. And it was said on Sky News that it could be imminent. It could be within hours or days. And then there was a row back and they said that, oh no, it was exaggerated. That's not really the case. However, I do see in his chart that there's movement this year. As I say, there was good and bad. So initially, maybe bad, in which he's thrown out, put on trial, held pending extradition to America. But there could be a good outcome eventually because there's a lot of positive in his chart. So I believe these rumors are true. I don't believe it's nonsense. I think it probably is imminent that something's going to happen in the next maybe a few weeks. So I don't think that those stories were all rumors. And yes, just talking about things I didn't expect. I once had a look at the chart of Stephen Hawking, and that also wasn't what I expected at all. And it really made me question everything that I'd been told about his life story. I was beginning to think that it was a little bit of a, not a conspiracy theory, but it was stretching the truth, that's for sure. Just a question to you guys. I've been doing a lot of writing I was commissioned to write a whole lot of stuff on the moon signs. And when I was asked to write it, I thought, oh, well, okay, I'll probably come up with a few thousand words. But it was absolutely amazing how much I found to say about the moon signs. So if there are a lot of you out there that know your moon signs and would quite fancy me doing a discussion on them, I think this could be, once the politics quietens down, if that ever happens, probably won't, I think it might be a really interesting topic to explore astrologically. I've also been having a look at Uranus-Pluto conjunction that happened in Virgo in the 60s, how it changed the world. And now we more recently had the Uranus-Pluto square about 3 years ago. And I was comparing that to the Uranus square back in about the 1870s to see comparisons, and quite a lot of interesting things came up. But I'm quite inundated at the moment with charts to do for you with Indian charts, Spain, lots coming up, and just trying to get everything organized to make a nice presentation. So anyway, we wait to see what happens on the 12th, but I'm not particularly expecting anything like leaving with a no deal. I mean, wouldn't that be the best present ever? But we hang on in there, don't we?